Hello, my name's Dave Suckling, and you're watching another episode of Fresh Off the Press English. Today, we're talking about ancient wine. It's Tuesday, the 18th of September, 2018. This news comes from Yahoo. The news is about some scientists who have found evidence of ancient people making wine. Some of the oldest signs of ancient people making wine in the world ever. Let's look at the headline. Drink to old times. World's oldest brewery found. Brewery. Brewery. A brewery is a place where we make wine or beer. It's the actual factory or building where they make wine or beer. That's called a brewery, where they brew the beer. Archaeologists have found what they believe is the world's oldest site for alcohol production. Archaeologists. Archaeologists. An archaeologist is a person who loves looking for ancient things, likes to dig in the ground to find old things from the past. An archaeologist, somebody who's very interested in discovering ancient or old things from history. Archaeologists. If we're right, this is the earliest testament in the world to alcohol production of any kind. Testament. Testament. Now, this word testament, meaning they found this place where they're making wine in ancient times, and this place tells them that this is the most ancient wine-making brewery they've ever discovered. The place tells them this. They can see it. So a testament means like something telling you something, a testament. Basically evidence, the earliest evidence in the world of alcohol production, the earliest symbol or place that can show us or tell us that they were making alcohol production in the world. Earliest testament. Literally meaning to be told something, to testify about something. Testament. Alcohol. Alcohol. Alcohol is the stuff that they put in wine and beer. People like to drink alcohol occasionally, I believe. I can try some alcohol from time to time. I like to drink a beer once a week maybe. Alcohol. The Natufians were hunter-gatherers who lived in the eastern Mediterranean region 15,000 to 11,500 years ago and began settling down rather than roving from place to place. The Natufians, just the name of the people in ancient times, were hunter-gatherers. Hunter-gatherers. So many thousands of years ago, before people made towns and cities, had farming, most people lived by hunting animals and gathering berries and fruit and things, gathering things. And we call those people hunter-gatherers, the ancient people who didn't farm animals. They didn't have plants to grow. They just walked around in nature and found the food that they needed. These are called hunter-gatherers. Roving. Roving. Now this word roving again just means traveling around, walking, traveling, roving. So these people used to rove, meaning they used to walk. All their lives they would just walk around the place, hunting animals and eating food. Well, they decided to settle down, meaning they decided to live in one place. Once they did this, then they started to farm and make wine. Roving, meaning to walk around. let's look at the new words from today. Brewery, brewery. Archaeologists, archaeologists. Testament, testament. Alcohol, alcohol. Hunter-gatherers, hunter-gatherers. Roving, roving. Interesting words to talk about ancient alcohol, ancient people and the history of the world. You know, words like archaeologists, people who are interested in the past. Hunter-gatherers. In general, most places in the world, many thousands of years ago, everybody was hunter-gatherers. Write these words down and remember them. Interesting story. Nice to see that people have been making wine probably forever. I can't really imagine there was a time before people made wine. I don't know what you think. I love to imagine ancient cultures, and I love this idea of progress and the past and the future, but in general I just believe that most things are the way they are, and they've always been this way. Not much changes. For us to believe that ancient people were any less like us than we are is a bit silly, I think. I think in the past they probably had very similar lives to us that we have right now. Not much difference. It's an interesting story to show us that even in ancient times people could drink wine. Thank you for watching this episode of Fresh Off the Press English. I hope I can see you again tomorrow for another interesting news story from around the world. As always, don't be bored, be busy.